The activities that we want to support from a manufacturing engineering is really to allow the manufacturing engineer to have a perspective and a manufacturing perspective on how you break down the product when it comes to produce it. Design engineering organized the BOM based on how they think from a design point of view, from a function or system point of view. But when it comes to manufacturing, when you start putting things together, the way you want to organize your structure is going to be different. So the idea here is to allow those two organizations, the design and the manufacturing preparation, to be free to organize the data the way they want. However, we would like this to be associative, so that if there is a change on upstream, you'll be able to understand what needs to be done on the downstream or how to consume those changes on the downstream. So the BOM transformation, it's going to decouple those two organizations to be free to organize the data the way they think. And what we bring with the Windchill is not only we allow you to decouple, but we get them associative. So in future, when there is something that you need to understand and to propagate, we're going to use those associativity link to allow you to synchronize those two structures. So it gives confidence to manufacturing engineer to start planning ahead of time, because the reconciliation process is simplified and they can start earlier. Instead of waiting while the design is finished to start their work, they actually now confident to engage the design information to get their structure, because they know they will be able to reconcile those structure very easily. So that's a key feature we're bringing with Windchill. The manual aspect is one of the things that we see for people. So either they download the eBOM manually, put it in the Excel spreadsheet, and they have some macro that they turn to do something to kind of do that automation during the reconciliation. And actually they sometimes once they did that automation, then they have to upload those in ERPs, and usually it's manual activity, and it's very, very not efficient from the user point of view, but also from a quality of the data. The data becomes with many errors because of the user intervention. Especially when there is a change, it's difficult to keep up with the change. So that's why people prefer to wait until the design change, and then it gives a huge lead time to production. I would say it's easy, the reconciliation of the BOM. So the way we do it is we first leverage the 3D, so the same 3D that the designer has produced. We extend it to those manufacturing BOM, and we use those. We allow the user to easily understand the change between the two structure, and I would say our uniquely advantage is around how we reconcile those two BOM. It's very powerful. One of the things we do during in MPM Link during the BOM transformation is we keep those information flowing from design to downstream, so the configuration is not lost during that process, the way we do it. And also I would say on a high level, the main thing that we're providing is the ability to decouple those activities. So what we're doing now is with this system is to allow them to have those two BOM in the same platform, and then be able to reconcile those during the change management or configuration. It's the same. It's going to flow down from the design to the manufacturing. The 3D, the digital definition of the mBOM is also going to be inherited from the design.